consequence could be your poor work-life balance. Like without boundaries, then you can struggle to find the balance between your personal and your professional life. And this can lead to neglect of personal relationships, your hobbies, your self-care, can be activities. Then there's the increased guilt, especially if you're missing stuff with your children. Why can his dad help out? Why is her mum, helping with the Parents Association? And then this can just all basically harm, your overall well-being and your satisfaction. And if we don't have boundaries in, it's just insufficient use of our time and resources. Like without the boundaries, you're going to struggle to prioritize your time and focus on the most important tasks. And this can lead to inefficient, use of time and resources. And this basically can end up harming your business's bottom line and growth. Like if you think about it, if you have your hand in absolutely everything, if everything goes through your desk, what you're doing is you're looking at everything, but you're focusing on nothing. Then there's no progress. Then you're getting frustrated. Nothing is moving and it just becomes a vicious cycle. Then without the boundaries, you're starting, you can start overcommitting and then under delivery. So without the proper boundaries, you can be tempted to take on too many projects or communications. And this can lead to an under delivery or some poor quality work. And this can harm your business's reputations and clients. Like if you're saying yes to everything, then all of a sudden it comes just about the work getting done and out as opposed to the service that you're delivering. It can start to strain your professional and your personal relationships. You may struggle to maintain healthy personal and professional relationships. And this can lead to conflicts and then misunderstandings, which is going to harm the business's culture and morale. As well as your personal relationships. So you can go out and you promise the world to your clients, and meanwhile your team, then they're back under pressure. They can't possibly deliver what you have requested, and everybody loses. You, your team, the client, and for what? Not having the ability to say no, not being able to prioritize, not being able to focus, not being able to respect you and your team's boundaries. You need to have boundaries. So I suppose you're starting to get the point here and how boundaries really do lie in your control, and you're the master here. You're driving these. But I know you're still wondering, yeah, that's grand, that makes sense. But still, seriously, how does everything end up on my desk? And how do I end up with the most actions out of meetings? So basically what we're saying is, what do I need to do in order so I can feel comfortable setting the boundaries? And again, this goes back to identifying your values and priorities. You need to reflect on your values and priorities, both in your personal and professional life. Is this getting me closer? Is this a distraction? And this is how you need to start thinking about things that you are taking on. What's the goal here? Is it bringing me closer or is it taking me further away? And knowing what's most important to you can help you make decisions about where you're spending your time and energy. And then you're just going to set the boundaries. So when the project does come and land, you have to stop and ask, is this helping me achieve my priorities or is this a distraction? And then you have to practice saying no. And I know it's such a small word, but saying no can be difficult, especially if you're used to constantly saying yes. So practice saying no. No to small requests or commitments and gradually work your way up to the bigger ones. And this is going to help you build your confidence. If you think about it, how many times do you have to say no to your children for them to get the message? They're always got, Mom, can I have a treat? Dad, can I have a treat? Mom, can I? And yeah, be great. I'm constantly saying yes. But is that going to lead them to a healthy lifestyle? Is that good for them? No, it's not. So you have to practice no and be rigid. No, it's not happening. But to do this, it can be important to seek out support. Identify the people in your life who can support you when you're taking on this journey of boundaries. And that could be maybe a coach or a therapist, or, we all have that one friend that is great, or maybe there's a business mentor you use, someone who has experience in this area. And having a support system, it can really help you feel more confident and less alone in your efforts, to set these boundaries. I seriously struggled with boundaries. Saying yes to everything and just saying I'm fine while I was dying inside. I was like a swan. I looked so calm, just gliding on the outside. But my feet were going 90 underwater. I needed external help to see why. Why did I come last? How could I build my confidence? How could I start saying no? Why did I always have to say yes? So it's really important. Seek that support. But then again, it's like you need to set your clear expectations. So I am emphasizing the point here. It is